back, streets back. All right. Yeah.
Break your body.
Body. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. Partially
All
biased
right.
is back. All right. Yo, what is up, fellas? It is the Christmas edition. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. All that
Merry Chrysler.
jazz. Stay warm. Dude, hope you got everything on your Christmas list and the gambling Santa Claus made you win all your bets. I know Holden's been hitting
Oh,
some tasty ones.
I did hit a couple tasty one, boys, and I did get this nice hat for Christmas. I do like this hat.
That is nice. That's
I
nice.
do like that. Do like that.
So I'm
Repping you,
representing Bucky, new sponsor.
Sponsored by Bucky's.
sponsored by Bucky. That's a
I
good
try
sponsor.
some Bucky nuts. They're so good. I love them. Fresh brisket on
Mm.
the board. But yeah, that's tight. Don't laugh. This is a serious show, Holden. This is
I
serious.
know. I'm
Who
serious.
knows it?
Super,
We're not
super.
joking around anymore, dude.
I would never joke around. Golly. Yeah, dude. Holden,
Yeah,
what
brother.
stuck out to you this last week? Let's get into some recap.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's
Talk
talk
about
about
it.
it.
Talk about it.
All right. So I
Talk
gotta
about it.
say, I know it's been a rough couple of weeks. Getting out of playoff contention for me has been hard. It's been difficult to deal with. It's one of those things where, you kind of started to come to terms with it. There was always that hope. You weren't officially eliminated until a few weeks ago, but like then it hit. And you kind of, as a fan, just like trying to figure out what you want to do here. You watch the games. What are you rooting for? You rooting for draft pick? You rooting for, just some sign of life from your team. And I saw life. I saw life down 20, get the lead with a
That was
minute left.
wild.
And I mean, or not a minute left. You get the lead with like a few minutes left. I kind of knew they were going to lose. I kind of had that feeling in my gut, but it was just nice to watch on Christmas Eve some form of life. And, I still would love for Terry to break 100 yards or 1,000 yards this year. That would be nice. Um, but yeah, I don't know. We suck. Dan Snyder is still kind of got a little hold on us, and
The
we
ghost of Snyder
are
passed.
Ghost of Snyder still around. And I'm hoping that Josh Harris comes in this offseason and goes full Harris mode and just does what he feels is the necessary moves for our franchise to progress. That is all I can do at this point. And I'm going to be along for the ride. We'll see what happens. We got the number 3 overall pick. I guess that's cool, but I can't get too excited because a couple years ago we had the number 2 overall and didn't really pan out. So, you know, other than that, Baltimore, Lamar Jackson MVP, and I
Statement
think
win.
A huge
think
win.
think the Ravens are probably going to win the Super Bowl.
Shut up. No, they're not.
No, can't happen.
Won't happen.
Anyways, what stuck out to you guys?
I'm gonna default to Aaron on this. Aaron, what was your game of the week?
Hey man, let's talk about some Mason Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer magic. Look, I don't know where that was all season.
It makes you wonder, like, what if that was earlier? We went to Mason.
Right. Why did we
Leaps and bounds, the best quarterback performance by a Steeler this season.
Absolutely. And I mean, like, we're talking about like basically what would have happened had we put him in during the Arizona Cardinals game or the Patriots game. Like, apparently he had a bunch to say during the offensive play calling too.
Really?
And like, if this is the chemistry we've been hiding, there had to be another reason why he was stuck on the bench. We can all speculate it's probably for social reasons.
I think it also could be cap space reasons. You're like, okay, Kenny Pickett, first rounder, Mitch Trubisky, we paid him a little to be a vet backup, and just Mason Rudolph is just chilling, probably getting paid peanuts.
I mean, straight up.
Right off the gate, that pass to, was it Deontay Johnson?
No, it was Pickens.
Pickens,
86
Pickens, yeah.
yards.
Pickens. I saw. Yeah, no, I watched. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was insane.
Dude,
So I mean,
stomping.
it kind of begs the question: do you start Mason Rudolph for the rest of the season? Let Kenny
You have to.
just in case we do get to the playoffs, and then we can kind of decide
Yeah.
whether or not we want to roll with Pickett and see if he is going to lead us through the playoffs, or if we give Mason Rudolph a shot.
I mean,
You guys aren't going to make the playoffs.
dude, if they win, they're in, I think.
If we
Roughly.
win out, and then we need a few scenarios to happen. I've saved a video that I can go back on later,
Nice.
but there's a lot that has to happen. Bills technically have to drop one.
It's not happening.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Better not happen.
Probably going to
And
happen.
a lot of people want to see the Broncos and Raiders go head to head for that division.
I know, isn't that wild?
Yeah,
Raiders aren't dead. Raiders
No.
are not dead.
and that's crazy too.
It is
Winning in
super crazy.
Arrowhead, like is sorry. Let me let you go to your
No,
stick
you're
out of
good.
the week. But like, is Patrick Mahomes washed?
No,
Is Pat Mahomes a system QB?
no.
Hot take.
No, but it was, I mean, low-key, I think that was going to be my standout game of the week. I mean, just for like the playoff implications
Mhm.
for what, Chiefs dropping 3 in a row or 3 of the last 5.
Mhm.
And it's just to see them not be the Chiefs that we've been used to for like the past 5 years. Just like, okay, when they lose, it's barely by anything and it's early in the season. It's not late in the season. And it's just wild to me. And I almost feel bad for Pat a little, but also I feel a little vindictive. I'm like, yeah, Patrick Mahomes, it's rough, isn't it? It's rough to be the best player on your team, huh? It's rough not be set up from success right from the get-go. Oh, might have to play a playoff game on the road. We're not gonna play a playoff game at home for Chiefs Nation. It's just like I'm just like cry more. Like you've been good. Like I get it. You want to be the best. You want to win. But like this is the writing on the wall for any NFL franchise. You pay a guy him, Kelsey, and Chris Jones are just eat up all their cap space.
Mhm.
And then it's like, okay, we got to hit on draft picks because that's our cheap money. And they haven't hit on them.
No.
I will say Steve Spagnuolo still coaches a hell of a defense,
Yep.
has kept them in a lot of games, but it's proving it's not enough. There isn't just one little weak spot. There's multiple.
Right.
And it's just pick and choose. So, and just the Raiders not even completing a pass for
God.
what, 3 quarters?
The last
Yeah, that was crazy.
Nuts. It's just like I think like first team ever since like 1960 or something like that is
It was ridiculous.
unheard
I mean,
of.
yeah,
No Josh
it was.
Jacobs either.
No, it's
I know.
had 22 carries for 145, dude. Like, you can't script that. Like,
No,
But
they
then
they were balling. I mean, they came out to play. I mean,
out the play.
what is it? Is it Antonio Pierce? Is that the dude's name?
Yeah,
They're,
yeah.
he's got them fired up, dude. He's got that locker room behind him. So I mean, I think he's like 3-1 as the interim coach. He's making a case for next year. You know, that's a statement win in Arrowhead.
Yeah,
Granted, they
it's
haven't been
a
playing
huge
great
win.
at home, but it is for a division road win against Patrick Mahomes. It's a big deal. So I still don't think the Chiefs are dead. I still think they'll get
No.
right at some point. I mean, I still think they win that division. I still think they're heavily favored to win that division. I don't see that not happening, but
Yeah. A lot would need to happen, especially with the
yeah, a lot.
Russell Wilson news. It's kind of like,
But there is a chance. I mean, if you're a Raiders fan, if you're a Raiders player, they know they have a shot. But I don't think it happens.
so you're saying there's a chance.
I suppose there's a chance if you're a Raiders fan.
There's a chance.
You're going to believe. You should believe if you're a Raiders fan. You should. That's what fans should do. They should hope. They should hold on to every ounce of hope that they possibly can to make the playoffs. Crazy things can happen. This is the NFL.
Facts. I mean, they win the division. They're in. There are some scenarios where they can get in as a wild card, but they need a lot to go their way that way. So that's just the thing I've realized as us looking on the outside in. It's like, golly, it is just so nice when you win the division. You don't have to worry about any other scenarios. Like, oh, we won. That's it. Like, seeing the playoffs. Let's see what that week looks like. So that being said, I want to get to some picks here. Picks.
Do it,
All right.
bro.
Starting us off here, all odds are off of DraftKings, by the way, just for shout out DraftKings, preferred sports book for myself. I know Holden's a FanDuel man, and I believe Aaron's on the Bet Rivers these days. I could be mistaken.
Bet 365.
Nice.
I should join Bet Rivers. You know,
Dude, I saw something. You know, Fanatics has a sports book now.
Really?
That's what I got my Lamar Jackson bet on. Fanatics.
Nice. Wild. Blows my mind. All these places. Go figure. Brand new world. But let's start off here with AFC North action. All right. New York Jets going all the way to Lake Erie to play the Cleveland Browns. The Browns favored -7.5. Potential Joe Flacco revenge game. Not the one that most people know of, but he did spend some time on those New York football Jets. And something us and many others have been inquiring is, why didn't this Jets team reach out to Uncle Joe sooner, Sleepy Joe sooner, you know? I'm going to defer to Aaron on this one. Who you got here?
I got Cleveland. I hate this, but he is the real Joe Shiesty right now. I don't know why or how this could happen when they have so many injuries on the offensive line, so many injuries on defense,
Yeah.
and they're just making it work. I mean, Amari Cooper having over 250 yards last game. I mean, setting a Browns franchise record for receiving in one game. Fucking ridiculous. That's simply put.
Yeah.
So I imagine they continue to roll, but I do think this Jets defense gives them some trouble. So
This is true. They still got Sauce Gardner. They still got, I forget their defensive tackle's name. He's a beast, and his brother's that linebacker.
oh my God.
He's got
Williams.
Yeah, Quinnen Williams.
yes.
Quinnen Williams. Yeah, he's a stud. I hate how good he is. Needs to leave the Jets. Maybe come to the Bills. We probably can't afford him. Holden, what do you make of this game?
Yeah, it's got to be the Browns here. I just watched this Jets team give up 28 unanswered almost to a terrible Washington team.
See, what do you
This
mean?
dude, yeah, no, it is. I call spade a spade here. We are what we are. I understand.
Really making a case for a backup QB of the year.
He's we know what Brissett is. He's a solid QB backup. He can win you games. He can come in there and spark an offense. Great locker room guy. People love him. But Browns are a very sneaky team here. They've won 10 games with 4 different quarterbacks at the helm. They've got an elite defense.
Yep.
They've got pieces on offense. I mean, this team is Flacco's playing just what? Is it? Am I delayed?
I'm trying to
it's
eat off
us.
camera.
Dang it, Aaron, don't tell the pod listeners. Only the YouTube ones will notice.
Sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
Joe Flacco is out here playing like a kid, dude, on his couch 4 weeks ago. I mean, he's just having fun, dude. He's slinging the rock like he is back when he was 10 years old and he's 38 years old. He's still one of those he's one of those quarterbacks that are still a part of that generation where it's like all those older guys are phasing out. It's like kind of nice to still see Flacco around. Cause I mean, like I remember 2012 very vividly. I remember that Super Bowl when all the lights turned off and it was against San Francisco. And it's like that's when we were like young, not kids, but we were kids kind of, and it's like seeing I like those older quarterbacks still out there slinging it. So I want the Browns. I like the Browns.
I hate for the
Browns.
And I was saying with this Holden earlier before the pod when we were talking, but it makes you wonder where this team would be with a healthy Chubb, with just like a few healthy. I can't believe I just said that sentence out loud. I'm sorry.
We do condone healthy Chubbs. Oh, that was great.
Sponsored by Hims. No, no, dude. It's just like there's no way I'm the first broadcaster, if we're gonna call ourselves that, to say that phrase out loud. But sorry, I'm 12 apparently, and that gets a giggle out of me.
This is good.
Yeah, this is great. But also I think just a quick note, Mark Cooper, I believe he's one of 2 or 3 wide receivers who has recorded 200-yard receiving games for 3 separate teams in NFL history, being the Raiders, the Cowboys, and now the Browns. So, and just to your point, Holden, Joe Flacco's arm strength, it's crazy how that's still there. But I'm with you. It is kind of good to see it. And I don't know if y'all watched that game or highlights from it, but I saw some broadcasters say how they actually were talking to Joe before the season and he was auditioning for broadcast stuff. And they were like, "Oh, so what are you doing?" He's like, "You know what, man? I think I still want to play." Because I know some guys to an age like, "I don't want to do it. I don't want to do training camp. I don't want to do this." He's like, "I'm going to keep working out and see what happens. See if my name gets called." And so it's so cool to see someone not give up on their dream, And I think we all can respect that deep down because they're being paid to play kids.
Drug test him now, NFL.
That man is a father, dude. He's a stable father. He's not doing anything.
On that HGH, bro.
That's right, bro.
On them roids. He's on something. He's
No,
on that deer antler spray. I don't know. See, that's what Ray Lewis did when he healed his torn tricep or something. Like some ancient East medicine or something. Oh shoot. Hold up. For our podcast listeners, Holden's gotten up. Maybe he's getting to the door. I know he ordered pizza. Nope, not that.
No, I opened the window to see when my pizza arrives.
Nice.
So,
what kind of pizzas we rocking tonight, Holden?
We're going to grilled chicken and jalapeno, and then we got a Greek salad, I believe.
Oh, health. Hashtag health. We love that. That being said, I'm on the Browns here. Y'all have said it all. And this Jets team is STINK. Stinks. Moving on here to the NFC. Detroit Lions going to Big D, Jerry World, Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys have a back-to-back road losses. Detroit locking up the NFC North for the first time in 30 years. It's exciting time there for them. Let's go to our NFC expert on this one. Holden, I know you're not picking Dallas. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're partially
You're right.
Ooh.
You're right. You know, it'd be a great birthday gift if the Cowboys would lose on my birthday.
Yeah.
And you know, it'd also be nice if Jameer Gibbs, you know, slid into the end zone once or twice.
That would
Just
be
like he did last week. Just like he did last week. Now I like these Lions. I know that the Cowboys have a chance to go. They're 7-0 at home. This is their last home game. They have a chance to go 8-0 at home. I understand that.
Tough to do.
I don't want it. So this is a partially biased pick, but it's also, I will say too, I believe this is the Monday night special game, right? This is the Monday nighter that they switch. It is Saturday, but this is we don't have a Monday night game, correct?
Doing research, looking at the bets. No, just
so the Monday nighter is this Saturday game. The Monday night crew has actually switched to this Saturday game. Yes,
Why?
that's how, because it's New Year's Day and they have all the college football going on. If we continue the trend of Monday night upsets, 7 in a row now with the Ravens just completing that, this would be 8 in a row. 8 straight dogs.
8 straight dogs, potentially 8 straight home wins.
Well, it's not home wins. It's just Monday night. Whoever was favored on Monday night.
You said Dallas could go 8-0 at home, right? And also the dog on Monday Night Football could be 8-0.
Correct.
What do you think?
Does make you think,
just
doesn't
doing
it?
The mental gymnastics.
You are. I
Connecting
understand
the dots, Holden. Reading the script.
I think Detroit's on too much of a high. They just won the division. They're fighting for the number 1 seed. I understand the Cowboys are still fighting for the division, but this team's going to be on a high. They're going to be riding. I saw Taylor Decker crying. Dude's been with the team for 8 years. Offensive lineman from the Ohio State University, just hugging Jared Goff, just crying tears of joy that he finally won a division after all these years. And I think this team is just so prepared for this moment of the Detroit Lions are an actual NFL team, and I love this Lions team. I really do. Like, I love what they're doing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to drink some beer tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rolling with the Lions. I really hope the Lions win. You know, love seeing the Cowboys lose.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Be kind of poetic if they do it on the 30th. So we'll see.
It'd be so nice. I'm into that. Aaron, what do you got here?
You know, I was going to go with Dallas because I like them at home, considering the 7-0 record. But you've convinced me, Holden. You've convinced me. Also, I don't want to lose my bet against Chase and get icy tips. So
got too excited.
The Dallas Cowboys to lose out. So go Detroit, dude. Detroit +6. That almost sounds.
I love Detroit +6.
That doesn't sound right.
Love Detroit +6. That's a lot, and I understand they've been playing well at home, but I don't care, man.
Detroit's 6-2 on the road. Not a bad road team by any.
Not at all. 6-2 on the road is a great record.
Pick Detroit to upset.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick Dallas here. I'm gonna pick Detroit against my better judgments, perhaps. But yeah, I'm gonna make it a trip pick here. Yeah, I love Detroit for all the reasons you stated. Dan Campbell, would love to grab a beer with him if he's ever in Richmond or DC. You know, to hear him talk. Yeah, just a team with a lot of grit, very gritty team that we all can root for. It's good to see Detroit back in relevance. It's a good time for football, more or less. Keep it rolling here. AFC here. Humongous, outrageous playoff implications here for seeding. The Miami Dolphins are traveling up to go to Baltimore Murderland, all right, to play them Ravens. And I got a feeling the Ravens are going to absolutely pick apart this Dolphins defense. But I'm going to defer Aaron here. Who you got, guy?
I got Baltimore, dude. After what they just showed us on Monday night, like you can't fault it. And Brock Purdy had a stinger. But the dude threw what, 3 picks?
3 picks, and then Darnold had 1. So 4 total for the San Fran offense.
Yeah, no, again, as much as I hate to say it, the AFC North is full of contenders right now, and those two are leading it, and especially Baltimore. Baltimore with the 1 seed, the 1 seed to lose, if they lose this, which I don't see them doing that. I think Miami got lucky and squeaked by Dallas.
Mhm.
So give me the Baltimore Ravens here. They're at home.
Yep.
I can't imagine they lose this game.
Ravens at home. Ravens at home. Holden, where you stand on this matchup?
Ravens, dude. Love this Ravens team. I'm riding high on
Uh,
them. I wish. I mean, I know there were some injuries with Cincinnati and stuff, but it's like I really did like this Ravens team heading into the season.
yeah.
Um, bearing injuries and stuff. The Bengals take wasn't great. I understand, but this Ravens team has just proven me like I should have picked the Ravens all along, dude. This Ravens team is good. I love their defensive coordinator. Their defensive coordinator, McDonald, is somebody who I actually think is floating around names as being the head coach for Washington. So that would be pretty neat. I wouldn't mind him, but Lamar's out to prove people wrong, dude. He said it when he was drafted. They're going to get a Super Bowl out of him. This could be their year, dude. I really like this Ravens team in the run that they're on right now.
Yeah, I mean, just if you can control the defensive side of the ball that well, and especially get takeaways and just not make mistakes on offense. There have been a good amount of fumbles or whatever, but I mean, especially Monday night, Lamar took care of the ball and just got it to his playmakers, and the rest was history. I'm on Baltimore as well, unfortunately, in a way, but I need Miami to lose. Buffalo still has a shot at the division. Knock on wood. Can't really. I have two things in my hands. It's tough to knock. Yeah. So, dude, nice. Yeah. So yeah, I need them to lose just so the Bills have a chance of stealing this away last week of the season, the regular season. So, and this Baltimore team's good. And if we're gonna go to these narratives, yeah, Miami only doesn't really beat good teams. They might beat Dallas, but was close. So I'm gonna default there. Tuba's gonna have a rough day. Keeping it rolling. Holden,
Yeah,
are are you ready?
no. All right. San
Percent,
Francisco, move
baby.
on. San Francisco,
Percent
move on. I don't want to talk
fans.
about it.
San
49ers, move on.
Fran is
Move on.
coming to DC.
Move on.
I'm going to this game.
Aaron's going to this game. So is Burke May and Sarah and Naya.
I
Shout
hope they
out.
have fun.
I hope so too.
Move on.
Okay.
San Fran.
I, I put San Fran as well.
I'm on San Fran as well. But
Look for the upset.
how crazy would it be if Brissett balled out like he did the last half of that Jets game though, huh? Huh?
What would you do if Brissett won?
I think I'd be pissed, to be honest, because
Ruin
it's
your
just there's
draft.
there's no business at winning at this point. Like I know it's like I don't want to sit here and root for, but if we really do want to like try and jumpstart this franchise and really like completely revamp this roster, we do need to keep this pick. As much as it pains me to say that, it's
Yeah.
like it's a disservice for the next GM that comes in to have the number 9 pick as opposed to the number 2 or 3 pick. Because with the 2 or 3 pick, you might not use, you could still use that as bait. You could trade back and grab a late
Yeah.
first, whatever. There's so
Yeah.
much you can do with a number 2 or number 3 overall pick. When
Sure.
Ron Rivera took over the Carolina Panthers, he had the number 1 overall pick.
Right.
And he grabbed
And
Cam
what
Newton,
happened?
and
Yeah.
that sparked that team, and he made Super Bowl runs, and that team was good. So
Yeah.
we're going to lose. It's okay.
It's all part of the
It's fine.
plan.
Trust the process. Just like the Sixers. You will get your Joel Embiid.
Mm.
All right.
We need a superstar. There's no superstars on this roster.
Scary Terry?
He's top 10 receiver. I wouldn't say he's a superstar.
All right.
We could use him as a superstar, but they don't because Eric Bieniemy's a dumbass. All right. Anyways, go on.
Back to the Chiefs. All right. Let's move away from the NFC. Let's go to the AFC. All right. Las Vegas is coming to Indianapolis. Big game here. I mean, both these teams not out of it. Need a lot to fall their way. Raiders are the huge upset, which we already talked about. Indy favored -3.5 at home after taking an L. Aaron, I'm torn on this game. Help me make heads or tails.
I'm gonna ride with the hot hand, dude. I like Las Vegas's defense, albeit their quarterback does need to find some type of rhythm in the second, third, and fourth quarters.
Yeah.
But Indianapolis folded hard to Atlanta. And I don't know I don't know what Atlanta did differently besides put Heineke in, but if that's what we have to expect, I think Indianapolis might fall away, and that makes more room for teams that do matter. So Let's I mean either one of these teams could lose for the Steelers to get in, but
Yeah.
the Raiders winning does create a little bit of an interesting matchup later on at the final game with Denver. So
Ooh, it does. That's true. I do like that narrative a lot. I'm torn here because I think as a Bills fan, I think there's one way I'm supposed to root more than the other, and it's probably for the Raiders since we beat them. You know, we would hold a tiebreaker, not that it matters, but or maybe it does. But I like this Indy team at home. I don't know why. Minshew mania. Maybe Zach Moss isn't that banged up. They'll pound the rock a little more.
you think they're due for a bounce back?
Yeah, I think they're about, win one, lose one kind of team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Indy just for shits and giggles. I don't think I'm betting it though. So, but Holden, what are you taking?
Yeah,
Soft spot.
actually, a pretty tough game that I was looking at too. Because I mean, like obviously Max Crosby's been playing out of his mind. So I mean, I do think he'll rattle him up a little bit. And
Yeah.
Devontae Adams did not have a very great stat line at all this past week, nor did Aiden O'Connell really. But I'm kind of with you. I feel like they're still fighting. This Colts team still feels like they're fighting for this division. I know the Raiders do too, but like I believe, aren't they all tied? I mean, no, Jags have a 1-game lead on these guys right now.
I think
They're all
you're
tied.
right. They were all tied up. Well, Jacksonville lost as well. Indy lost. Tennessee's eliminated. I can't think of the other AFC South team right now. Houston is still a possibility.
Houston's 8-7.
8 and
Jags are
7,
8
8 and 7. Yeah, so they're all tied up there. So there is a
Yeah,
lot
so
to play
I'll
for.
take the Jags. I mean the Jags. I'll take the Colts here.
Yeah.
Really tough
Wild
pick,
card
but
pick.
just kind of just because of maybe the home field advantage. I don't know. It's just kind of with you, Sean. I feel like it's kind of a bounce back spot. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe the Raiders are feeling a little bit confident, a little cocky going into it. And, but this Colts team has kind of proved us all wrong this year. This Colts team has been pretty competitive all year. So
Oh yeah, me especially. I was dead wrong. I ran into our Indianapolis friend Cabell over Christmas, and I apologized to him personally. I was like, dude, I was so effing wrong. And he's like, well, I appreciate that. And he was like, I appreciate you taking us the last week. And I was like, thank you. Yeah, dude. Like I realized my wrongs. I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'm a man of my word there. But let's toss it back to the NFC. The Los Angeles Rams playing Tommy Tuccirone's New York Football Giants. Tommy Cutlets benched. Tyrod Taylor in. Wild. Holden, I'm gonna default to you. Do the G-men stand a chance? Also, shout out Mason Crosby getting pulled off the bench to just go on and hit a couple of field goals. Still got it, the old man. Used to be at one point in time the Big 12 all-time leading scorer. Not many that. Yeah. Now you know that. Not anymore. I think Gabe Card overtook him, but for a long time he was with the Colorado Buffaloes. Weird knowledge that's not important for anything besides this. Yeah, Holden, what's up?
I almost kind of want to play this strategically to the point where like I pick the Giants just so they have a worse draft pick. You know what I mean? Where it's that kind of a thing. But I hate to say it, dude, Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, there's no chance this defense can stop. It's just no chance. It's just it's ridiculous. If you have either one of them in a finale for fantasy this week, it'd be good luck to the Giants defense because it's going to be impossible to stop either one of them. They're both going to rack. I think they both score touchdowns. I think the Rams are in the 6th spot right now. So I mean, they control their destiny, right? So, this team's 2 years removed from a Super Bowl. We said it a million times. Matt Stafford is a great quarterback. He's Hall of Fame quarterback.
We knew it.
I gotta go Rams.
Dude, yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I guess I'll keep it short as well. I'm on the Rams here. Hot team, fighting for something. Giants are dead. At one point in time, I was really hoping for the Giants to take, so they would fire Brian Dable, and he would find himself back on our side of New York. But now we got Joe Brady, and things are okay for now. So I'm not really worried about that. So I don't care about that anymore. Rams, -4.5. I'm betting it.
All right.
I like that. I do like that.
Oh man, I need the Giants defense to just hold Puka Nacua at very low points. I'm playing in the fantasy finals with Jamal. Shout out Jamal.
Shout out Jamal.
Congratulations, there.
Go check out 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, Single Life, and Pillow Talk on TLC
and Instagram and
sponsor.
YouTube.
All the things. Sponsored.
Yeah, it's gonna be Rams here. I don't see them stopping Kyron Williams, and I mean Cooper Kupp is still getting back to form as well. Yeah, there's a lot going for this Rams team, and they're in the playoffs right now. They could easily like make a little splash, you know. I don't
100%.
maybe be another team that's like maybe you don't want to play them as a wild card.
I
So,
agree.
so yeah, I'll go with the Rams here.
Too much experience there. Well,
Mhm.
fellas, it's that time. It's my game of the week, dude.
Mm.
Oh, can you smell what the Bills are cooking?
While you talk about that, I'm gonna go get a refill. Go ahead.
All right. Wow, dude. You don't want to hear me talk about my team? I
Oh, I
hear.
can hear you. I can hear you.
No,
Okay,
you
fine.
don't want to watch it? No,
Whatever,
I
right?
don't.
Hey, let's all Holden.
For those of you at home, we did some gang signs there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sign language.
Yeah, dude. Bills hosting the Pats. That one we lost to them back a few months ago still kind of stings. We need to win out, control our own destiny, control our own fate. Not gonna lie, we kind of got away with a close one, closer than many would like against the Chargers.
Mhm.
So, I mean, this Pats team is dead to rights. Rumor swirling of Big Bill being done. Who knows what they're doing at quarterback or any of their other positions. But it's still a division game. We lost to this team earlier in the year. I think we're a different team. We need to go out and prove it. I think we should win. We should win big, especially at home. We are a good home team. Bills Mafia always shows up loud and proud. And it's the home season closer. So, I mean, barring we win the division, host some more games, which would be sick. But yeah, we got to win this one. So it's Bills by 1 billion. I'm probably gonna do something stupid in alt spread, maybe put the team total to like 30 or something. But yeah, it's all Bills here. Holden?
Bills.
Bills, baby. I know minus 13, kind of disrespectful, but Aaron, you riding the Bills?
Oh hell yeah!
Trip pick.
Give me the Bills. I mean, look, in New England, it was a hostile crowd.
Dude, I
You guys are
know.
still getting over your old offensive coordinator that
No.
we don't even care about anymore.
No.
We got Joe Brady in the building,
Joe
dude.
Brady.
They're gonna be breaking some tables, kissing some babies, putting
Yes.
some
Mhm.
ketchup and mustard on that one guy.
Yes, Pinto Ron.
Yes.
Shout out Pinto Ron.
So yeah, give us
Shout out.
Bills by 1 billion.
Gosh, Bills by 1 billion. Oh, I love the Bills. Bills make me want to shout. I also love how all my family members know to just get me anything Bills related, and I'm like, I was like, wow, like this makes me so happy, and I'm like, wow, I really am that easy to shop for, huh? Like, I feel it'll come to a time where I'll be like Holden, and I'll have one of everything. I'll be like, all right, guys, maybe.
Well, I will say the nice thing about when you rebrand is there are so many new things to get. So I have so many new hats, so many new shirts, so many, so I'm still gathering my Commanders gear, even though I do think eventually we will rebrand. We will rebrand again.
No,
Probably. We'll see. I ain't
no,
worried about it.
damn,
As long
no.
as we win games, I don't care. As long as we win games, I don't care. I don't care what you call them. I don't care what you call them. Just win some
Washington
games,
turds.
baby. Just turds, bro. Let's go turds.
Yeah, turd up.
Turd up, baby. I don't care. As long as it's burgundy
Washington
and gold.
Bucks.
As long as it's a burgundy and gold turd, holla at me. I'll get a turd tattooed on me, bro.
Oh no.
Straight up.
Just a poop emoji with like angry face.
Yes,
No.
dude. Yeah, nice little poop emoji.
Now you get like the poop emoji with like a football helmet on, and like
Yes.
dude,
Now
somebody
we're
has an arm
talking.
also holding a football.
Bingo.
Dude, we should be in marketing and branding. This shit's easy.
You and South Park will do a collaboration with Hanky the Christmas Poo.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do
what I'm
it.
imagining on Holden's like ribs or something like that. But maybe
Probably, if it was the turd, it'd probably be on the butt cheek straight up. But
oh,
makes
oh,
sense,
I
right?
get it. I get
You
it.
make
That took a
sense.
second.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe in the form of a W too.
Most definitely. Most definitely a W.
Stop, move on.
Keeping in the NFC. Houston's hosting the Tennessee Titans. I think they're busting out the old Houston Oilers uniforms, but Tennessee's wearing them. That's still a weird one to me. Like, if anything, I think both these teams should be able to wear them. But I guess that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Houston favorite -5. Do we know if CJ Stroud will be playing?
He must be if the line's at if it's at -5 like that, it must be CJ Stroud's training to play. Must be.
Has to, but I'm like, is this team the same without Tank Dell? I think Tank Dell's done for the year. No,
Well, Noah Brown's
Oh,
been all right. Yeah,
and
about that.
Nico Collins should be trending to play. So
yeah,
I think
Nico
they'll be fine.
Collins.
I think the league's been a little. It's almost like you
Mhm.
want CJ Stroud in the league. He's like been so fun to watch as a rookie. It's
Yes.
exciting for the NFL for the future. It's like, hey,
Oh
this
yeah.
Texans team might be fun to root for. When you have good QBs in the league, it's fun to root for. When you have productivity. Um, what was that, Aaron?
He returned to practice, but he's not fully designated yet.
He's playing.
Contingency
He's
pick.
playing. He's
Holden
playing.
talked me into it, dude.
No,
I'm
he's
on the
playing. No,
Texans.
I'm on the Texans either way.
Fair. Well, you would pick Tennessee at this juncture?
No, well, they had that one good game against Miami, but I'm still like, it's still D Hop, it's still Derrick Henry. They find a way to stay competitive. Like, it's weird. And like, I feel this Texans team, I think it's just like they've kind of cooled off. They're not as hot as they were to start the season. And it's kind of like, they're a little shaken. They've got a little bit down to earth about like, okay, we had 2 first-round picks last year. We have a rookie quarterback. We still have a lot of holes on defense.
Yeah.
Not a huge, any other big stars on either side of the ball. So that's why I'm kind of like, it could be, and it's a division game. I think Tennessee won the last matchup. Granted, without CJ,
No, Houston won.
Houston won Case Keenum. So that's right.
Was it Case Keenum?
It was, dude. Back to the team that originally drafted him. At one point in time, he was the leader in college football for passing yards over a career. Granted, he started all 4 years for the University of Houston in the AAC, but make of that what you will. Anyway, yeah, Houston, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm going Houston.
Damn, dude, trip pick. Making it hard for me.
We should have like a little like
logo,
kind of like a logo and like a soundbite for trip picks.
Be like trip.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
It's tripping, man. All right, NFC, Arizona Cardinals. Gonna go out east to Philadelphia to play the Eagles, the Bird Bowl, NFC edition. Eagles favorite -11. A little disrespectful. I know Arizona doesn't have anything to play for anymore. I personally have a bet on this game. I can't have Arizona win any more games this year, if not a cash something. So I took their 1 total under. Shout out me. So I'm on the Birds here. Bias pick. They got to bounce back, or they got to maintain whatever their playoff position is. So Holden, you're the NFC guy. Tell me what's going on.
Fighting for the first 8,
potentially.
Yeah, got to go Eagles here. I don't love it, but I mean, it is what it is. I guess it'd be okay if the Cardinals won because gives us a better shot at a number 2 overall.
True.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't see it. I can't see it. I'm trying to see it, but I can't see it. I think the Eagles are going to win this division. I still think they're going to be pretty tough to play. They're fighting for the 1 seed. Yeah, 3 teams tied for the top seed. So
that's fair.
Eagles.
Crazy. Earn.
I'm also going to go Birds. I need AJ Brown to have a career game this week.
Dude, AJ.
I think the Cardinals are scrappy, and I think the Eagles kind of got away with a little bit of murder the last game they played against the Giants. So, like, because there was like a no call for like encroachment or something like that.
Oh yeah,
it was like a false start on the Giants or whatever, and like even Dable was like, "Ask the refs, why do you think we lost?"
Not a classy move. Move.
I like the Birds here, the Philadelphia Birds here. So take them at home in Lincoln.
Hell yeah, I'm into that. Stay in NFC. It's the New Orleans Saints going down to Tampa to play the Buccaneers. Bucks are hot. Baker Mayfield doing it right. Mike Evans still a stud man amongst boys. Tampa favored -2.5. Hold, I'm going to come to you here. Does New Orleans stand a chance? I know this division also very up for grabs. Playoff implications on the line.
Of course, they stand a chance. Saints are going to win this game. Got the Saints winning this division. Had that ticket out for a long time. Need the Saints to find a way.
Gotta find a way.
I'm going to take them. New Orleans Saints.
I don't think I've heard
to go ahead and
before, dude.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever done it. That's the first time I ever did it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Did it feel good?
Yeah, It did feel great, actually. And if they
Nice.
win, I'll do it again even bigger next week because I need the Saints to win this game. They also are I think this is going to be a really fun game to watch. Like both teams know what's at stake.
Yeah.
Even though they're crappier records than most, you still know what's at stake. You still understand like, hey, we have this is the number 4 seed right here.
Yeah.
So who I mean, realistically, this is for the division.
Mhm.
I still think the Saints have to play the Falcons the last week of the season. Maybe I don't know, but I think they both cap off with division games.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
give me the Saints. Need it, want it.
Woo.
Chris Olave career game. Let's go.
Yes. Aaron, what do we think of this? And then you got your brother out there.
Oh no, dude, give me Tampa Bay, man. Tampa Bay is way too hot right now to like stop doing what they're doing. Baker Mayfield is having a hell of a season in this back half of the season. And I think that keeps rolling. And I think what's his name? Rashad White continues to ball. I think Mike Evans continues to ball. And this defense, it gives up some points, I'll be honest, but it's like a top 15 defense and it can hold the Saints. I don't think Derek Carr is going to get ahead of them on this. So give me the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Arr. Arr. Hello, Lindsay. How are you?
Boys, say hi.
Oh,
She says hi.
she's
Yeah, dude, I'm on the Bucks. Been saying it all year. I'm soft for these Bucks. I'm soft for the Bucks. I'm soft for Baker Mayfield. Always gonna have a special place in my heart. Mike Evans too. Stud among studs. And this Saints team makes me mad, dude. They should be better. They should be on paper. Like I'm just like, dang, Mike Thomas really hasn't recovered from his injuries. Alvin Kamara not really the same guy that he once was. And yeah,
Whoa, I don't know about all that.
he's getting some reps.
I mean, I'm saying from our like expectations of the crazy numbers he was putting up 2-3 years
Okay,
ago.
you
I think
talking about like a Christmas Day 6-tutter game?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
talking about like you knew
Yeah.
he was getting 2 every game and like
All
100
right, yeah,
yards
yeah.
at
I was gonna say
least.
because he's still eating. I feel like, but I don't know.
That's the same level he was. I'm like, oh, this is like
He's not as bad for sure. I mean, 5 total touchdowns on the
I'm like he's James
He's
Cook good, I
suspended 3
guess.
games though, and he's been like a PPR machine.
That's true. That's true.
I guess, whatever. So anyway, I'm on the books. Keeping it NFC here. Atlanta Falcons. Chicago Bears. They're hosting them. The Windy City, Soldier Field, off Lake Michigan. Favored -3. Both these teams had Chicago won last week, right?
No.
No, they didn't. That's right. It was the Falcons who won last week with Taylor Heineke. Holden, I know Heineke's your boy. Always a special place in your heart. You gonna ride with him here in the Windy City? And
No, I'm not.
whoa.
No, I'm not.
The Bears did beat the Cardinals.
Told you, dude.
He was
Come on,
right.
guy.
I feel like Justin Fields this is a point in the season where you have a couple games left to decide: are the Bears going to go Caleb Williams, or are they going to go Justin Fields? This is his moment to really decide. Hey, what do you guys want to do with me? Justin Fields has got to come out here and ball. I think he's going to ball. I think this team, to Aaron's point, I mean, they're. I know Aaron was pretty high on the Bears this year. They've actually kind of, fought their way back. They've gotten a couple wins, right? I mean, they're 6 wins now.
6-9, yeah.
6-9, not horrible.
No.
Defense is sneaky good. I feel like they played possession.
Well, yeah, they traded for Montez Sweat. I mean, Montez Sweat's a baller.
Interceptions.
There you go. Look at that.
Crazy stuff.
Montez Sweat, sack leader for the Bears and the Washington Commanders.
I know. I hope that changes. I hope somebody steps up and just grabs a couple more sacks because that's kind of pathetic.
Yeah.
I don't even think Pancake. I think Allen might be the only guy who could catch him. Maybe Casey Toohill. Most people probably don't even know who that guy is, but they might have I don't even know who we're going to sack. I mean, we got to play Brock Purdy and Dak Prescott. We're not now. Montez Sweat will be the leading sack. He'll lead the Washington Commanders in sacks this year at like 6.5, which is pathetic.
The rebuild year. Scrap it.
Scrap it.
I guess.
Scrap it.
We don't.
We love it. No, we hate it. We hate it. We hate it.
Like I said, I also need these Saints to win. I don't want the Falcons around. Love Heineke.
Yeah.
But give me the Bears. And maybe that means we'll have a chance at Caleb Williams. Do I want Caleb Williams? I don't know. Do we? Does the front office? I don't know. Sounds like they do. DC kid.
So
We'll
you're
put
John and I
bums
were
in
talking about
suits,
it
yeah.
earlier.
you're already out on Sam Howell after 2 years.
I'm not. I'm personally not. I am not. But I have no say.
You want my boy, the dude. What's his
Caleb
name?
Williams.
Yeah, Caleb Williams.
That's your boy.
I'm not. That's your boy is Caleb Williams. I'm not saying
that's your boy.
I'm not saying I want him. I'm saying if the front office has a shot at getting him, they need the Bears to win. So it's like I don't know what this team's going to do. All I can do is root for them as a pathetic fan and just sucker into whatever it is.
It's a hard pass. Caleb Williams falls into your lap. You're like,
you kind of have to take him because, and I get it. Like, but it's like I also see that I know Sam Howell has flashed. He is good.
You need a O-line, right? You need.
I know what we
it
need.
was like Sam Howell drafted to be the guy, though.
I mean, but
he was like, oh, let's see what we could have here. That could be a little diamond in the rough.
It does kind of depend on who's going to be the head coach next season.
Yeah,
because
everything, head coach, GM, it all of this.
Aaron, would you take Pickens over Caleb Williams?
Pickett?
Sorry.
I mean,
you didn't have to trade up. He somehow just falls there.
But see, QB is a need for the Steelers. I feel like it's not that big of a need.
But you say that after 1 year and like look at.
But then at the end of the day, too, like you always are looking at an upgrade at every position. So if the new GM comes in and says Caleb Williams is better than Sam Howell, which he may be, I just wish we had somewhat of an O-line to see some of the flashes that I saw against.
So if Kirk Cousins was available tomorrow and they made the call,
too much money,
and he was way too much money,
reduce the contract,
and I've seen Kirk, like Kirk's not gonna hoist a trophy. I'll put money on that. He'll never hoist
even as a backup.
maybe as a backup
as
when
a
he's like
front office.
I don't know. I could see him being a QB coach.
Yeah, probably. I feel some guys who get so much money, they're like, I'll do whatever forever. You know, it's like Big Ben coaching someday.
Dude, I want him to coach at least like quarterbacks.
I think once like all these guys, if they have kids, are like, yeah, I want the kids to go out to college, and then like maybe like before you dive into that life of like this is my life, it dominates my life. Like it's a tough job. I'm gonna go on the home team here. I'm gonna go Bears. Bear down.
Bear down.
7 fishes, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing that as well. Holden, you're on the Bears?
Yeah.
I'm on the Bears.
Yeah. Wow, dude, we just love talking about this NFC South. They got a matchup of the kitty cats here. The Carolina Panthers. Wow.
Meow.
Going down
I don't think Carolina Panthers are like that. The Carolina Panthers are more like this, like
right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Keep pounding. No. Yeah, they're going down to Duval, play the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars favored -6.5. Is anyone going Carolina here?
Nope.
There's a part of me that thinks that the Jaguars haven't played well enough to deserve to beat this team.
They've been on a downside. I'll give you that, but that if they lost to Carolina
at home,
especially potentially, you're talking about a team that had like 3 weeks ago a 90% chance of winning the division. To I think last week it was like a 50-50. It's probably still around there with everyone else losing.
Yeah.
But if they lose, they may not even get a wild card.
100%. No, they can't. The Jags cannot afford to lose this game. Absolutely no shot. No chance. I mean, yes, there is a chance, but there's just no way.
Yeah.
Just no way.
This is a must win. If you don't, your season is really in jeopardy.
Oh, they have to win out. I mean, if you are in the AFC South, you have to basically win out. So.
Yeah. Without a doubt, dude. Without a doubt. So we're all on Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Trip pick.
Woohoo! Holden. Do you think Aaron's ready?
Nah, probably not.
We're going to have to wait and see, and we're going to find out right now. Aaron, it's your game of the week. Let's go.
Oh, he's ready.
I'm ready. Give me some more Mason Rudolph action to Pickens. Dude, oh, man, there's got to be something to be said about seeing a guy come off the bench and call his own shot.
Now, here's a guy.
Look, Seattle, I think Geno is starting.
I believe so.
He is.
Dude, I think with the way that the defense played against Cincinnati, and look, that's a division game.
Yeah,
We swept the Cincinnati Bengals.
dude, Acrisure looked
Sorry,
so good.
April. Sorry,
Looked
April.
so good, dude.
It did.
Yeah, sorry, April. Those Bengals couldn't get it done against the Stellars.
Yeah. Holden, are you
He's
poking
doing
someone
some
on the
stuff.
screen? Yeah.
He's figuring it out.
I was trying to see when my order is supposed to get here for food.
Come on, man.
Fumbling the
Did
ball.
I do delivery?
Did you do carry out?
Carry
Oh,
out is
dude,
just a fat tip.
Dude, did
All right,
I?
keep going, Aaron.
All
Keep
right,
going.
yeah. Give me more of that Mason Rudolph magic, dude. It sounded like he had a lot of say in the offensive play calling.
Yeah.
That chemistry is priceless. And I kind of want Kenny Pickett to be healthy at least for the playoffs to even get considered,
Yeah.
But as soon as he starts playing bad, Mason's right back in. Like, or we ride with the hot hand. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You're at the hot hand, and Mason's not it. Okay, Kenny, get in there.
Yeah, okay,
Mhm.
yeah, I could agree with that. And
Yeah.
Seattle's defense, while playing well, not that
Still
great.
sus. Still
And
sus.
I like the way our defense was playing last game.
I mean,
really
anytime you got TJ Watt out there,
TJ Watt, and we got Miles Jack back in the fold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
Love
wearing
that.
number 16 as a linebacker.
I saw you moved. What's his
That's
face?
a horrible
Peterson to
number.
safety.
Yes,
I
dude.
love it when an old cornerback moves to safety. I don't know what it is about it, but like,
He played well. He got a pick.
he got a pick.
And one of the new guys coming off, I think Eric Rowe.
Sure.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah, that
I
sounds
mean,
right.
that's a name.
Yeah, he got a pick. That's some nomenclature there. Yeah, so we got guys. All right. We're coming back, and I'm picking Pittsburgh, and you should too.
While Holden's doing this thing, I'm just gonna try to bandwagon off Aaron here. I'm taking the Steelers. I felt so fricked up not taking them last week, and I saw it. I was texting Aaron in the first quarter. I was like, this just has a feeling. I was like, the defense is showing up, and I was just like, and just the first pass of the first drive,
Oh,
I was
dude.
like, oh no. I was like, this could get out of hand quick.
It did.
And it did. And it's just like
First 30-point game of the season.
it felt like the vibe. It
It
felt like
was.
the mood. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, hopefully you're able to take that energy and carry it over against, don't get me wrong, a competitive Seattle team. Not the same Seattle team we saw last year. Granted, it's gonna be on the road, but
I'm a little more scared of the clutchness of Drew Lock than
yeah, oh, golly, that pass he threw. That was one of the prettiest
Jason.
passes I've ever seen. Like
Dude.
on a rope. Just
And I mean, like,
just dripping with swag off of it. Just spinning
easy.
off the laces. The best throw he's ever thrown his whole life.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
I mean, he basically almost cried in the post game. Like he was like,
it's an up and down
"This
career.
is great. It's a good feeling of my team trusting me."
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's a guy like, I mean, it must feel bad about like, okay, you get drafted second round of the Broncos, no quarterback team, but that team was absolute garbage, dumpster fire. You get traded off, and you're like, okay, maybe new start. Maybe they'll try to develop me, Pete Carroll, and you're like, oh shoot, they're going with Gino, man,
Yeah.
and he's from our generation, like he knows Gino. Granted, he threw a perfect game once as a Jet, but still, it's just like so good for him to just trust the process, and just that's a great feeling. That's gonna be a phenomenal feeling.
Yeah.
Hope he carries that with him forever. But yeah, I'm on Pittsburgh. Holden.
Seahawks, dude. I'm sorry.
Dude, come on, bro.
Sorry, dude.
It's Christmas, dude. Pretty much still.
New Year's.
I don't know, 12 days of Christmas.
If it was Christmas, I would take the Steelers. I would, but it's not.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't even care. I don't even care.
But this logic, it was Christmas last episode, and you still didn't take them, so
F.
what's up?
Who won though?
Steelers.
Pittsburgh?
Did they?
Uno reverse. Yeah, dude, they won last week.
All right, I'll take Pittsburgh.
What's he cooking over there?
He's doing something.
What's he doing?
He's doing something.
You sneaky.
You want me? Aaron? Who do you want me to take?
I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Tell me what to do.
I mean, it might be
Tell me.
written all over my face. It might be all over my house.
All right, I'll take the Steelers for you.
Might be on my action figure here.
I'll take the Steelers for you. Take the Steelers for you.
you gonna bet 'em?
Your finger.
No, I'm not gonna bet them. I'll take the Steelers
What's
for you
the
though.
spread?
+3.5. I took it because I'm a sucker, but I'm also I
It's
think
plus
they're
3.5. No way, dude. Give me the
Oh.
Seahawks. I'm not doing this. Give me the Seahawks.
Come
All right.
on.
Final.
Whole game feels
Final
right.
answer. Seahawks. Final answer. Seahawks. Final answer.
Okay, you. All right, let's move it back to all AFC here. Dude, huge playoff game. Playoff implications on the line here between two former juggernauts. The Kansas City Chiefs will be hosting the Cincinnati Bengals after losing an Arrowhead and losing their composure. Chiefs favored -7 here. Come on, take Cincy. I think technically I need Cincy to lose, but at the same time, I just love the idea of Chiefs just somehow either A, not making the playoffs, or B, just being a wild card and playing on the road. I want Pat Mahomes to see how the other half lives, low key,
Yeah.
no cap. Aaron, who you got here?
Oh, I just want to drop a couple stats.
Stat.
Did you know
Did
that
you
the
know?
Chiefs, since Kelsey has been dating Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
are 3-4? And did you know that since dating Taylor Swift, he's only had 1 touchdown?
Sounds to me like he has his mind on other priorities.
There might be a Taylor Swift curse.
Either that, I don't know who's watched Rocky, but you know what they say about dating and how it affects your legs.
I did not hear that, but
You ever seen that movie?
it's been a while.
Oh, well,
Which of Rocky 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5?
Rocky won.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure it's mentioned before, but anyway,
Yeah.
I think there's 6 Rockies.
his trainer. Yeah, well, do you count the Creeds?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. That's like
He's Sylvester Stallone.
at least 5. That's true. He's still Rocky, but he's not the main character.
That being said,
Yeah.
I kind of have to go with KC.
Damn.
I gotta. I just
Okay.
Cincinnati kind of showed that their defense is porous.
Yeah.
Like they can't
Sus
cover the
secondary,
deep ball.
dude.
Granted,
Decent pass rush.
no good wide receivers that have really made a statement on Casey. So that's
Oh yeah.
and
Outside of
they're-
Rice, like Rice is your best wide receiver.
And since
Well, no name.
Casey's favorite.
Casey's gonna win this game.
9-7. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at.
100%.
It's a huge bounce back at home.
But could you imagine?
No.
I honestly couldn't.
I can
Couldn't.
only imagine. I'm taking I'm taking KC to win, but I'm taking Bengals to cover. Sorry, really almost flubbed that there.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
+7's just too juicy for I think it's an equal matchup. I know since he's backup kind of came down to earth a little bit against the Steelers, but I don't know, maybe get some of that magic back.
I mean, what happens to Kansas City if they lose? Like
They are in
not
jeopardy
good.
of only getting a wild card.
Okay, but
They can still win their division.
we talking like a 5th seed, like a 6th seed, like
To me, it doesn't matter. It's like they will just play on the road, and they're not a very good team.
right now. It looks like the Browns are hanging on to the 5th. They drop from the 3 to probably the 6 if they lose.
Yeah. But we hold that tiebreaker over them, so they may even slide farther.
Oh my god!
I know. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild stuff. Crazy
Yeah.
stuff. It's
Well, all right.
only in the NFL. 2 games left. 2 games left here, folks. Dude, nice dab. A dab do you, I tell you what.
I tell you, right?
Damn, Los Angeles Chargers are going up to Denver, Colorado. Play the Russell Wilson-less Broncos. Favorite -3.5. This Chargers team showed some life with the interim head coach for those who aren't keeping up at home, or
Head C.
or me who thought that sounded weird after I said it.
It was weird.
It's all right. We rode with it.
But I love
You know,
it.
Holden, I didn't need that, but that's okay. Yeah, Denver favorite -3.5. Holden, who you got here? Do you dare?
This is like honestly the hard. If you got 2 backup quarterbacks, I have no
It
clue.
sucks. This game sucks.
I have no. I tell you what, I'm gonna go get a coin.
Well, he's getting a coin. Aaron, do you have a quick pick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos.
Nice.
Um,
Home team.
Well,
Defense.
Is Keenan Allen back?
I hope not.
Because I don't.
All right,
All right, carry
this
on.
is this is silver dollar coin. It's like apparently it's like a really nice coin. I don't know.
Why do you have it?
My mom gave it to me.
Oh, nice. Yo, shout out Maria.
Thanks,
So heads will go Broncos, tails will go
Chargers.
Chargers.
Fair enough. Oh. Coin flip sponsored by Coors Light.
Chargers.
It's Chargers.
Tails
Chargers
to
it
the
is.
Broncos, baby.
Dude, they did. They just ran the ball well, but before this coaching change, they were so bad at running the ball.
Charges it is.
I forgot who Denver's backup is. Is it Stedham?
Stidham. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who's playing.
He just played some games before. For the Patriots? Sure.
He has.
Sure. Yeah, he has. He has.
But he's cold. He's coming off the. He's cold.
Well,
Well, first start, get some
Uh,
preparation, maybe, you know.
I don't care. I'm gonna go Broncos. I'm gonna go home team. Even though I'd like them to lose, but just keep things spicy. We'll do that. I'm not betting this, or did I bet this game?
3.5. I
I
mean,
don't know. I just feel like Denver. They've been on a slide, but they're still a good team.
Cortland Sutton got hurt last game.
I don't know.
That's for sure. So
Concussion,
Jerry
yeah.
Jeudy is going to be, and Javonte Williams obviously are going to be the focal points.
I'm gonna stay off this game gambling wise, but let's bring it out here to our Sunday night special. No, Monday night special, as Holden mentioned, due to the holiday.
No, that was the Saturday game.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Saturday
saying.
games, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The late game
Yes,
for something.
I'm saying there's no Monday night because we moved to Saturday because of the
Oh,
holiday,
yeah,
which
yeah.
you were informed on.
I got you. I got you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, 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 bum.
Wow.
Bum, 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 bum,
Dun,
bum.
dun, dun, dun. Ba, 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 ba. I'm mad. Okay. Yeah, dude. Last game.
Actually, we need the Sunday night theme song, not the Monday night.
Waiting all day for a Sunday night.
Thank you,
Are
Carrie.
ready for some football?
Thank you, Carrie.
Yeah, Packers visiting the Vikings. I believe both these teams not technically eliminated from the Yoffs, even though same record, same record.
So
Slim chances. Yeah, and Minnesota's favorite -1.5. They kind of didn't play too bad last week.
Yeah.
Holden, tell me what you got.
Yep, Vikings. TJ Hawkinson towards ACL. That sucks.
Oh,
What is it? Jareer Alexander got suspended for a game because of some coin flip controversy. There's no chance they cover
he's a
Justin
bum.
Jefferson. Nick Mullins showed some fight. Nick Mullins has been in this league for a long time.
What's up with that?
Yeah, not a terrible quarterback. Think the Vikings win this one. Think the Vikings win this one.
Okay.
All right. Ern?
I got Green Bay. One because I need Jordan Love to have the game of his life.
Are you starting him at Quebec?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Let's see.
That's how'd that
Actually,
happen?
not horrible against this in a division game. Like could be kind of a shootout,
Yeah,
kind of a deal.
It's true.
and you know they've got Aaron Jones back. AJ Dillon's kind of being the power back again. Dobbs and Weeks are doing pretty good. Wicks.
You get Christian Watson back, or is he still on IR? He's not listed. Whatever. All right, cool.
I'm still taking Jordan Love. I trust him here to be kind of a sus Vikings defense.
Yeah,
So-
this is right.
Give me Love.
Successful. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Aaron here. I'm on Green Bay. I just don't like this Minnesota team without Kirk. Kirk's playing way different thing in my mind. They will find a way to win the game. That being said, picks are done. That means it's time for best bets. Best bets sponsored by Marcos, which Hold is having tonight. Try some Marcos today. If you order online, try PB20 for 20% off at checkout. That's PB20.
Thank you so much.
And if for whatever
Thank you,
reason
thank you.
that doesn't work, DM Holden on Instagram. If it doesn't work, he'll take care of it.
He'll pay for it.
I'm shocked this order came, bro. I'm shocked. Sponsored by Marcos.
It's been a minute. Sponsored by Marcos. So
Dude,
Waiting
Marcos is
for us to
literally
eat.
Marcos is down the street from me. How did it take so long? Marcos
I wonder.
is a 2-minute sprint. How did it take so long?
You should tell them that. You should be like, "Hey, what took so long? Like you had to smoke a bowl before."
Dude,
What's the deal?"
I'm going to, dude. I mean, the lady was
For real?
super nice. I'm a 20% tipper, so I mean, I gave her a nice tip. But I mean, dude, like, what's going on?
Maybe it's like Uber Eats where they do a bunch and like maybe they're like, "Oh, we'll go farthest out then in."
It could be, but I'm like,
No.
dude, it took way too long. I mean, I ordered that Jake at 6 o'clock, and it took an hour and a half. I mean, like,
It's because of the rain too. I feel rain's busy pizza day, busy delivery day.
True.
could be.
Yeah, it's possible. But Holden, you got any best bets for us? Anything you like?
I do. I love Jake Ferguson over 43 and a half receiving yards on Saturday night. I think that's a great line. If you can get it at 43 and a half, take it. If not, I might take 40 yards and then maybe parlay it with something simple. Nothing crazy. It has to be something fairly safe. I would say something like I would almost go like Detroit plus 13 and a half or something. Like, somewhere where you can get maybe some even I don't know if that'll get you to even money, but that might get you to about that should get you to about even money. That should get you to plus money. So Jake Ferguson, 43 and a half. If you can't get that, take the 40 and then parlay it with like a Lions plus 10 and a half or 13 and a half, somewhere in that range. I love that.
Nice. Hell yeah. I'm in that. Aaron, what do you got?
All right. So my best bet right now,
Right meow.
I think is San Fran against Washington minus 13.
Woof.
It's a pretty big margin, but I feel like, if they're gonna follow the Tucheroni plan, which is to tank.
Did he just leave? No.
It's dinner time, baby. All right, well, yeah, all right. So I'm taking San Fran minus 13. And then
Phenomenal.
I'm gonna make a parlay.
This makes it harder to edit. Section, how dare you? All caps. Yeah. Yeah, how dare you?
Wait, did you do
That's
that?
our friend. What?
Why did he say how dare you?
How dare you make that your best bet? He's referring to you. It's not me.
He just dipped because of that.
Yeah, he
Okay,
literally
okay.
hung up after he heard that.
Okay.
You just had to kick him while he was down, dude.
Dude,
Come on.
fine.
Just like the other week.
Hey, he kicked me first. All right.
I think, yeah, you did.
Anyways, the parlay is gonna be Los Angeles Rams minus 4.5.
Ooh, nice.
I like the points there. I think they're the better team. Obviously San Fran minus 13. So I'm gonna take that best bet. You can do it individually, but if you want to loop it in this parlay,
And then parlay.
still a safe bet.
Nice.
KC minus 7. Like them against Cincy. Cincy's kind of reeling after that Pittsburgh loss.
Amen.
And Detroit plus 6. I don't see them losing to the Cowboys, and I also need the Cowboys to lose. So that is going to be your plus money bet, and altogether that makes something juicy.
It does. It does. Well, you're doing the math on that.
Yeah.
I'm going through my bias bet. Buffalo minus 13. We're gonna find a way. We're gonna find a way to beat these Pats like we did in the playoffs a couple years back. We laid a 50 burger on them. All right. They're not the Chargers.
No,
They're not.
no.
All right. We're gonna be playing at home. We play so good at home. Bills, just get it done. Let's play for the division next week. Let's get it done. Let's keep the hot hand. My unbiased bet. I'm gonna go Cleveland minus 7.5 here against the Jets. I know the Jets had some fights. I know they're starting what's his face over that other guy over Wilson, but yeah, just Joe Flacco. I think Joey just gets it done. I can't remember if they're on the home or the road or not.
Cleveland is at home.
Oh yeah, Cleveland at home definitely. Then yeah, no, they're gonna lay the points here. Tough defense. Takes care of the football. The only way they lose this is if Joe Flacco turns it over a lot, which knock on wood, he won't do. That being said, my money line parlay.
So just to go back to this spread parlay,
Yes,
it's
the
plus
spread parlay.
1,005.
Yes, spreads will get you great odds. They really will.
And
if you want to tease it any which way,
oh yeah,
feel free to do that.
It's
so crazy.
$5 for 65 payout.
Wow.
That's
with savings like that. I don't know about you, Aaron, but after this holiday season, I could sure use that.
Absolutely. All right, let's get this money line parlay.
Money line parlay. Browns money line. Niners money line. Sorry, Holden. But that's not as disrespectful as the minus 13. If we're being real, taking the spread. I mean, I'm going to take it anyway, but I didn't say that to him. Bills money line. Eagles money line. Jags money line.
Okay.
A lot of heavy favorites. It's gonna get you plus 160. Not a ton, but it feels like a safe bet, and I'm all into that. So yeah, 10-1 U16. I'm into that. With that being said, did we do the thing?
No, we didn't.
No, well, it's only fair. And this is partially biased. The show with biased picks from biased fans, partially. And with that, that's the show. So hope you won all your bets. Like, subscribe, tell your friends.
Yes.
Be safe this holiday season and soak up these last few weeks of sweet, sweet foosball.
Yeah. Just in case you guys haven't seen.
Oh, shoot. That's right. Wow, look at this camera
YouTube
action.
Channel.
Yeah, that's the YouTube. Look at that. Look at that nice graphic. I wonder who designed that. They did a great job.
Amazing. Yep.
Yeah.
So anyways, like, subscribe, follow. And we'll see you next time.
Exactly. Love you guys. Go Bills.
Go